it's Waihi. If you're not 17 kinds of weird, something's wrong. So we're doing well.
We are.
We are.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're ticking all the boxes.
Yeah, that's right.
Pressing all the buttons.
Crossing all our legs and everything.
Yeah.
Holding
Dotting
it
the
in.
I's, crossing the T's.
Very good work. Nicely done. And you're standing in, aren't you, for Carol Hayden, who has also been abducted by aliens. There's been an alien
No, I have to correct you there, Louisa. I'm actually sitting in for Carol.
Sitting, of course, because you're not standing anymore. That's right. Very, very technically correct. Thank you, John.
Absolutely.
And so Carol didn't make it today. She actually thought that we wouldn't be here on ANZAC Day, so that's okay. We'll have her in
This is
next
commitment,
week.
isn't it? This is commitment.
Dedication to the cause. That's
Absolutely.
right. But you're in the show. You can edit
I am.
us this morning, can't
I
you?
am in.
Yes.
I am in the show. Yes.
Are you at liberty to give us any?
Well, I can give you a little bit more than I did last time.
Okay, because that was very lean, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure how much to give away then, so I talked about the guy that wrote it, William Gillette.
Yes.
Apparently, he is a distant cousin of the guy that invented the double razor blade.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, so there was that. And just to recap briefly on him, he made so much money out of the theatre in America in the late 1800s, early 1900s, that he actually managed to build himself a medieval castle, which had its own little railroad in it. I'm not sure whether it was steam or electric, and all sorts of other, all weird. He was a gadget man.
A gadget man.
He was a gadget man right from the front.
And they said, don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Brown, because it won't pay. Well, obviously it does pay for some people.
He did.
Nice
Lived to the right old age of 80 something. In fact, he died on the 29th of April, 1937.
Goodness gracious.
80 something.
Oh, right. So that's nearly.
So it's well.
How many is that?
I don't know, but
because you're the maths teacher.
I don't know.
Oh, 1937.
Yeah,
that's
but we
nearly,
need to know. Well,
that's nearly 80 years.
Yeah, well, it's sort of it's kind of a commemorative performance, really, obviously. Yeah.
We should have done it next year. Really.
Anyway, so now I'm here to say a little bit more about the plot.
Fantastic.
The plot.
Oh, right, the plot thickening like custard,
Yep.
is it?
Yeah. Now, the story takes place in, Christmas time in 1836.
Okay.
No, 1930. Make that 1936.
1936, yeah.
And what has happened is that Gillette and his acting company have given their last performance before Christmas. And because he wrote this play about Sherlock Holmes in conjunction with Conan Doyle. The play ran for about 20 years. So they've given the last performance of this play, and they're going to have the Christmas break. And just as he's given his speech at the end of that particular play, somebody appears in the audience and actually shoots him.
No way.
Now you would think that would be the end of our play, wouldn't it?
You would
because
think.
he's been shot, but he's not been fatally wounded. He gets shot in the arm.
Winged.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
May have been somebody in the wings that winged him.
Winged him.
We never even thought of that.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. So anyway, the 2 weeks after this has happened, and we get the assassination attempt that sets the scene. 2 weeks afterwards, we're transported to the drawing room of Gillette's castle, where he lives with his mother and his mother's dog. And he's invited some members of the acting company to come for, I think it may even be Christmas Eve, because there's actually presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Lovely.
So he invites them to come, and because it's going to be a whodunit, the weather's all iffy, and there's been snow, and there's a thunderstorm during the plot. So first of all, a young couple turn up, Aggie and Simon, and they're in the theatre company. And then another couple turn up, that's myself and my pretend wife. I have to say pretend wife because my real wife is at home probably looking for a rolling pin or something at the moment.
Good morning, Leslie.
Yeah.
It's in the drawer on the left, Leslie. It's the big rolling pin with the spikes on. Yeah, that's a
So they turn up, and Gillette's got his arm in a sling still from where he got winged.
Winging, yes, yeah.
And during the course of the proceedings, it appears that he's invited the femme fatale of the plot, one Daria Chase, who's a newspaper columnist.
Right.
I think if she'd been modern times, she'd have been running a blog and been on the internet. She's that pushy career woman,
feisty,
stroppy,
good, yes,
news
lovely.
of the world, the sun, the whatever the equivalents are, all rolled into one. And she turns up, and during the course of the conversation lets it slip that somebody at the theatre has been murdered. And so the plot starts twisting and turning from there.
Right.
And I mean, she was none too popular with the cast beforehand anyway, because there's history between the cast members and the reports that Daria has given them during their life, so that's kind of explained. And then, as luck would have it, she ends up getting murdered herself.
Heavens above, the plot's thickening like
a Christmas
more
murder herself. And so,
goodness.
Gillette, who, we're not sure, it appears he's not sure whether he's William Gillette or Sherlock Holmes. He decides he's going to try and solve the case, and actually a police inspector turns up. Which, given it's Christmas and snowing.
Well, that's right.
And, it's pretty much, and she's a bit of a character as well. She's actually English.
Oh, right.
An English female detective.
Oh, that's very good.
And from then, it gets all kind of convoluted and this, that and the other. Intriguing. It is.
Mysterious.
It is. And really, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
Because if I give too much away, then people won't be bothered coming.
They won't buy tickets, will they? We have to turn it into a radio play and see if we can sell tickets that way. Well, that's very exciting, John. I'm just going to play a little music and we'll be back right after. The Hamilton County Bluegrass Band with a little bit of Fox on the Run. So we're here to talk about the play that John is appearing in, and of course Carol Hayden is directing, The Games Afoot.
Well, really, because it's about 1936.
Yes.
It should be The Game's 18 inches now. Because of inflation, you factor inflation in, so foot's gone to 18 inches.
You don't get many of those to the pound anymore, do you? No, that's right. So this is all happening quite soon, isn't it, I believe? Tickets are on sale already?
Yeah, tickets have been on sale for a week from the iSight, which apparently is the Discovery Centre as well. Okay, right. Top of the town then, sort of, if you get to Derrick, or the pit head, whatever.
Gone too far?
Yeah, you've gone too far.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're on sale, $20 each. I think there are children's tickets available, but I'm not sure. It's probably a bit long for a young child to sit through, but anyway.
So, but maybe a teenagers or 10, 12-year-olds, something like that might be. Yep. How long does the show run for?
Oh, we don't know, actually. We had the first dress rehearsal I say last night, it wasn't. It was all of yesterday afternoon. Right. Because the set's being built. Some certain aspects of the set are quite important to the plot. And so no, we still don't know. But I should imagine, the first half is longer than the second half, so they're not really halves at all. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know.
So the first 2/3 is longer than the second.
Yeah, it's probably yes.
Very.
But no, getting back to the dates, you'll be
yes,
the dates, right? So we open Thursday of next week, which is the 5th of May.
5th of May.
So we'll be, that's at 7 Thursday, Friday evenings,
yes.
and then Saturday, Sunday matinees. The matinees
Saturday,
are at 2 o'clock,
Sunday
which I know suits a lot of people a lot better.
On the weekend.
And then the following week, it's going to be the Thursday 7 o'clock, Friday 7 o'clock, and then this shows the dedication of everyone involved. We're doing 2 shows on the Saturday.
No way.
Yep, so there'll be a matinee at 2 and the final performance at 7 o'clock.
Goodness gracious, is that heard of? Is that unprecedented in the Drama Society? 2 shows in one day?
I know. Well, not since I've been doing it since sort of 2010, and I don't think we've done 2 shows in one day there.
Groundbreaking.
But no, it is actually, yeah.
Fantastic. Dedication right here in Waihi.
Absolutely.
And
I will.
Local theatre.
I, I'll say a special thing because we've seen the costumes for the first time in their entirety and under the lights as well. An enormous amount of work by Linda Haynes and her cohorts there.
Fantastic.
There's who's the girl you know?
Oh, Susie.
Oh yeah,
Susie.
Susie.
Yeah.
Susie.
Hi, Susie. How are you going?
Do you know Susie?
Yeah,
I know Susie.
Well, I'm not quite sure how you know Susie, so I don't know if I know Susie.
And there are a couple of other ladies.
Susie.
I'm sorry, ladies, I don't know who you are.
Okay.
But you certainly. I think we've had the classic Sherlock coat, which is, one of the things that Gillette may have introduced. He certainly introduced the deerstalker hat and the curved pipe.
Yes.
They certainly weren't anything, but I mean Sherlock's coat looks actually really impressive.
Marvellous.
So yeah, we work in day and night, I would think.
Like Santa's elves, yeah.
So it's
a lot goes into it, doesn't it? Really?
Oh yeah, I
All
mean the
behind
guys that are building the set as well. I mean it's all been sort of drawn out professionally, and I think the main designer, Gary somebody, don't know who. Yeah, and I say the set is an integral part. Really, it's a full boarded set. Normally, sometimes when we do productions, you've just got the curtain flies at the side, and we come in through the curtains and things. But we've got doors.
Wow, doors.
Stuff. Doors, wow. And French windows.
No way, French windows.
French windows, yes.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Well, it sounds like a fantastic production. It sounds like everybody's working super hard.
Yeah, and I mean, really, you're going to be hard pushed, I think, to sort out who really done it.
Who really? Okay, so we might not still know who done it even after the end of the production.
Well, no, you will.
No,
you won't. Well,
you might
no,
not.
right to the very last, the last 15 seconds almost.
Wow, right to the
wire, at least the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, fantastic.
Or possibly not, you see, I may be throwing you a dummy there.
Could
you
be
see?
a red herring.
So people say, oh, we won't bother coming till the second half. I think, no. So
you've got it.
This is a double bluff.
Is
a
it?
triple bluff.
Triple bluff. How many bluffs have you ever done in your life? What was the most amount of bluffs you've ever bluffed?
I don't think I've ever bluffed anybody. I haven't got a poker face, I don't think. I wear my heart on my nose.
You're not a bluffer from way back.
No, not a bluffer. No.
Not a bluffer from bluff. Oh.
No.
Too honest. Honest John will
Honest
have to
John,
call you.
yeah. Honest John. Yeah, right. Roll up. Do you want to buy a ticket, lady? Yeah.
No bluffing. No bluffing happens here. Well, thank you, John, for edificating us once again on happenings in the theatre. I'm sure we'll be looking forward to that, and we'll have Carol in the studio next week to fill in any gaps and answer any questions you may have. Ring us up in the studio, 8639303, if you'd like to know any more about that production or anything else we've had on the show this Monday morning. This is 1814 on the panel, and this is Jamming. Very cool. You're becoming quite a radio celebrity, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I like an audience.
Yeah, I quite like an audience too. The goats are good audience.
The goats?
Yeah, they're very receptive and they're very non-critical. You know, they'll just take anything you do. They don't go boo, hiss, or you forgot your words or anything. Played any Aretha Franklin for ages. We are obviously well past time to play a little bit of her dulcet tones there. The great, fantastic woman. We have got a very special guest. It has been 17 kinds of chaos up here in the studio this morning on ANZAC Day, I have to say. We have had some fantastic guests already, and we have got another very special guest who is just doing the most bizarre things. He's horsing around, and I wish it was television because you would be on the floor laughing your little heads off. Anyway, we have got my second or possibly third. He's wrestling away. I can hear you wrestling.
Can I hear?
Yes, I can hear. I've got John Warren in the studio with me this morning. Good morning, John.
Yes, it is actually. It's brightening up, isn't it?
It's nice out there, isn't it? It's looking good. Yeah. And what is it you're wrestling there on your shoulder? You look like a pirate.
Yes.
What have you got there? Tell us. Tell the listeners.
Well, I thought it was a parrot, but in fact, it's not. It's a tailor's dummy head.
Yes.
With a Waihi radio cap on it.
Yes, and the rustling is the paper off the tailor's dummy head, isn't it? Yeah,
it's actually tissue paper. I thought it was plastic. It's Christmas paper.
It's pretty, isn't it? It's got little glittery dots and all sorts on it.
Can you see that, viewers? Yes.
We're also doing a video of John Warren's interview. So hopefully this will be up on Facebook too, and you'll be able to see this in glorious Technicolor because he's wobbling the head around.
Yes.
Yep. Wobbling the head around. And he's just tossed the head across the studio. 17 kinds of chaos up here on
Singing.
Thank you very much, Hamilton County Bluegrass Band. Fox on the Run, very groovy.
It's Hamilton County, so it's an American, yes.
Yeah, not Hamilton in the White House.
No, I could see them in Hamilton Gardens, you know, in the Italian garden or the Roman garden or whatever they got there.
Picking the old
singing the bluegrass. The old T-chest bass.
That'd be awesome.
Boom.
Fox on the Run in the Japanese Serenity Gardens in Hamilton.
Come on, Louisa, get a grip. Ouch, not there.
Consider yourself.
Here.
Very cool. Who's playing the female detective?
I'm sorry about this, Nigel. Really, honestly, it's you know.
It's not working out.
No, you're not the man you used to be, though, are you?
You don't seem to have a good, sensible head on your shoulders anymore.
No.
Just don't.
I've been reading too much about the French Revolution.
Yeah.
Yes. So,